and we saw tremendous restraint overall from the NYPD.
On Sunday, after it was clear that the NYPD had engaged in a number of incidents where they were instigating or escalating peaceful protests into violence, including ramming their truck into protesters, Bill de Blasio came out and essentially defended the NYPD, saying, quote, "We saw tremendous restraint overall from the NYPD." Now, I discussed this a little more in my video on all those incidents over the weekend. You can go watch that video. But after seeing this on Sunday, I tweeted out, do the NYPD have his kids held hostage? Like, what the F is this? Because this is a guy who ran for president as, you know, a more left-leaning president, a more progressive candidate in terms of backing issues like Medicare for all, in terms of backing Bernie Sanders after he dropped out. You would think maybe he would have a better approach to this. Maybe look at what the police are doing and at the very least push for demilitarization and defunding the police. When you see the kind of riot gear, the excessive riot gear they have, the armored trucks they have, all the toys they have, that should be the actual approach of a mayor who pretends to be progressive, pretends to be forward-thinking, pretends to be a little more left-wing. Well, that was his approach. And it turns out maybe I wasn't all that far off. As Gizmodo writes here, NYPD union doxes mayor's daughter on Twitter. So this is the actual, I think the information here is redacted, or you can't even read it from this angle. But this account here, which I'll get to in a minute, tweeted out, "How can the NYPD protect the city of New York from rioting anarchists when the mayor's when the mayor's object throwing daughter is one of them? Now we know why he is forbidding mounted units to be mobilized and keeping the NYPD from doing their jobs." Now, before I even get to this doxing here, I find it hilarious how much the police union hates Bill de Blasio when he's not even doing anything to fight them. But it really shows you that, I mean, essentially they have some power over him here. So just to give you a little more information from what went on, a New York City Police Department union, known for its controversial attacks against Mayor Bill de Blasio, tweeted out the personally identifying information of his daughter on Sunday night, including a residential address and her New York State ID number. This is serious threatening behavior. And I mean, the way I view this is they're going to hate you anyways. You might as well actually push for some real changes. You might as well actually push to demilitarize, to defund. Because, look, they're coming after you anyways. They're doxing your kids anyways. So, might as well go for it. I mean, it really is hilarious. Like, think of how soft the NYPD is when when this is, I mean, when what Bill de Blasio does affects them. When his complete lack of reform here is really offensive to them. So, look, this is no defense of Bill de Blasio, because clearly he should be doing a lot more. But at the very least, I guess we sort of understand, maybe have a better understanding now of the kind of pressure he's under from the police union.